Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir. So, we're currently looking for a woman named Yuri Ayashiro, who is the basically she's the missing heir of the story, and this is why I titled it Roll Credits, because she's quite literally the roll credits character in this series. She's the missing heir, so we need to find her. But in any case, we've been turning up some leads. People have said their piece. And from that, we know that Akira has had some run-ins with the law, so we need to go find them. But I guess we gotta go to our Ayashiro residence to actually go talk to some people. Alright. Hi. Thank you, Zenzu. Alright, time to go investigate. Travel. Living room. Yeah, there she is. Yes, I would like to talk to you about some things, actually. Yeah, let's go talk to her. I mean, I get it, you have stuff to do with your day, but what do you have to do exactly? I have no idea what's going on with you. Talk? About Kiku. Ah. Fascinating. The will. Fair enough. Sorry. Talk about Akira. Okay, so you saw him and knew he was here. Interesting. Okay. That's peculiar. Alright, that's not helpful then. Alright, Jiro? Alright, what is it then? Please tell me. Alright, but where the hell is he? Okay, so Kanji kind of just has free reign to do whatever the hell he wants now, basically. Ah, I see. So he was hoping to be appointed successor, or something along those lines. Yeah, you don't say. Kanda. You never met him? Odd. Fascinating. Talk. Yuri. Alright. Fair, yeah. Okay, is that how it works? Is that how inheritance works? Unless everybody from the will is found, their inheritance isn't split up? That sounds odd. Why wouldn't you just give out the portions of the inheritance to everybody else who needs it, and then just withhold the rest of the inheritance until the person who's supposed to claim it comes by? That's very odd. Why would you just withhold the entire inheritance until all present members of people who were supposed to be listed in the will were found? That's odd. I mean, maybe I kind of get why that works from a legal standpoint, maybe. But it's still a little odd that that's how they decided to handle it. About the symbol. Alright. About kanji.
Kanji兄さんにとっておばさまの個人財産なんてどうでもいいんじゃないかしら。それよりも綾代商事を自由にできることの方がよほど魅力的なことに違いないわ。
I mean, we've already established that, but yeah, it does seem like that he would be happy to be a president. Probably, though it's terrible, but that makes sense.
何を話せっていうの？それともやっぱり私たちを疑ってるの？あなた本当に探偵
？Okay, so based on that, it seems like Kanji is just kind of hoping that Yuri never comes back, because if she's gone, then he has full reign of the company, which makes perfect sense. She's officially the heir to the company. If she never comes back, he gets to just stay in charge indefinitely. So, and obviously that's probably gonna be the latter, because she eloped. She ran off. We don't know where she is. And that's the main goal of the game. We gotta go find her, but yeah, finding her is the difficult part, because she ran off on her lonesome, and now nobody knows where it is. Even her own family doesn't know, because she never bothers to visit. But in any case, let's talk to Senzu and see if he has anything. Okay. I'm wondering if he has any more information. Alright. Akira. Oh. Behind the mansion. Interesting. I'm gonna go have to investigate that. Alright, well now we got more information. Well, that's handy. But, so now we have some information to roll off, but I'm gonna go down the list. Alright. Talk. I'm gonna go down the list because I have more information. Alright. Alright. So he's a good guy. Ooh! So it wasn't your idea, it was his. And that's why I'm here. So he knew, I'm not sure if he met me before, but he clearly knew of me. He clearly knew of me before he decided to assign me to a thing. That's interesting. Interesting. Alright. Thank you for that. About Yuri. Yeah, she eloped and ran off.
旦那様がお二人の仲を決して許そうとせず、結果家を飛び出してしまわれました。
Alright, yeah, we established it was the husband's fault. He didn't like them.
ゆり様は菊様の一人娘です。
So what happened to the husband? Where is
皇家
he?
の後継者となられるのはやはりゆり様だと考えられるのではないかと。
Alright, so she's gone though. Symbol. He doesn't know anything about this.
どんなものかは存じませんが、それを持つことによって初めて綾代家の本当の後継者と認められるしきたりです。
Alright. About Kanji.
お忙しい方ですから、こんな時間でもまだお仕事中でしょう。
Okay, so same thing you said about Jiro. Now, storage space.
銅像は屋敷の裏にございます。
Alright.
高価な骨董品がたくさん保管してありますので、入り口には鍵がかかっております。
Alright, so to keep people from getting in and breaking in. Alright,
高価な骨董品がたくさん保管してありますので、
okay, so that's not helpful. Call engage. Asuka.
なんなの？要件は早く済ませてよ。
I want to know about the storage space, please. What do you know?
いきなり何よ。それがどうしたっていうの？喉が痛いんだからあんまり喋らせないでよ。
Okay, so she won't talk anymore. Okay. Look, examine. Where? Phone.
電話だ。必要な時は借りることにしよう。電話だ。
Okay. Travel?
あかねさん。
Hi. Hello.
お願いです。もう何も聞かないでください。
Okay.
お願いです。
Okay, this isn't working.
お願いです。
Alright, so she's here, but I can't talk to her.
どうしたんだ。ひどく怯えているようだけど。
But Yuri, what do you know?
私何も知りません。
Alright, she's denying everything, so I can't really talk to her.
私何も知り。
ここに言うわけがないよな。
It's still strange that this burn mark exists.
他人は焦げている。
Well. Okay, nobody's talking to me. Call engage. Phone. What was it? 16? I'm gonna talk to him. Kanda.
この家の顧問弁護士でしょ？
Okay, wrong person. Call engage. Call engage Zenzu.
はい。
Yeah, I need to talk to you because you know the thing for Kanda and I need it.
神田様の事務所の電話番号は米
Star 16. Okay. Take phone. All right. Star 16. There I am.
はい、神田弁護士事務所です。申し訳ございませんが、ただいまの時間は受付時間外となっております。
Wop wop.
恐れ入りますが、おかけ直しい
時間じゃ無理ないか。
Alright, so we can't. That didn't work. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, so I can't. So then how do I move forward? Calling gate.
はい。
Talk. Kanda, his thing was
旦
off.
那様の事務所の電話番
I wonder if I can get to just go through with the brute force. Probably not. That's probably the terrible idea, but it would be interesting if it did work.
はい、神田弁護士、恐れ入りますが、
こんな時間じゃ無理ないか。 電話だ。メモと鉛筆などが。灰皿はきれいに磨かれて。重厚感があるぞ。
Alright, then how do I do?
何かご用でしょうか
Alright, then how do I do? I guess the only thing I can really talk to him about is the storage space.
骨董品がお忙しいか何やら大きな荷物を持って屋敷の裏にある土蔵のあたりでうろついていらっしゃったそうなのです
Okay, that I'm getting absolutely nothing. What do you know?
前にお話ししたことそういえば村人からゆり様の話は聞けました
Oh, okay, here we go.
いろいろと他にも様々な噂が飛び交っているようですね。
Alright, that's how we get it.
君の悪いことも噂しておりましたでしょう
Absolutely, yeah.
ああ、満月の晩に菊さんが蘇るという気味の悪い話ですね。
村人たちがいい加減なことを言って勝手に騒いでいるだけでございます
Okay.
そういえば今夜あたりがちょうど満月ですね
Well, that's ominous.
満月か。
That's very ominous.
戻らないと事務所に着くのが夜中になってしまう。あゆみちゃんを心配させるといけないし、帰ろう。
Alright. Okay, now we're going back to the office.
ありがとうございました。今日はこれでおいとまします。
Time to move on.
さようでございますかそれでは道中お気をつけて
Right. Thank you, Senzu. We'll see you tomorrow. We've talked about it. We've talked to everybody about everything. So the only thing left is to go back home and talk to our friend. Hi.
ずいぶん遅かったわね。私もたった今帰ったところなの。
こんな遅くまで調査をしていたのかい？
Mm-hmm.
お互い様でしょ。
Okay.
それで、
Alright.
白少女のことだけどね。
Yeah, that's right. You want to go investigate that.
絶対的な発言権を持っていた菊が亡くなったことで、綾白少女は大変みたいよ。
That's basically what happened for our investigation. Yeah.
社長と専務の対立にとうとう火がついちゃったらしいの。
Mm-hmm. They're brothers, so.
今のところは社長の幹事が立場的にかなり有利なようだけど。
For now, yeah. But eventually Jiro's gonna be kind of upset.
二人の対立はこれからますます激しくなっていくんじゃないかしら。
Alright.
幹事にとって 新しい目の上の単行部ってわけね。
Mm-hmm. Pretty much exactly what we learned.
ありがとう。すごく参考になったよ。
そう？なら頑張った甲斐があったわ。
それじゃあ今日分かったことを整理して推理してみよ
う。Alright. Look, examine Ayumi.
どうしたの？そんなに見つめられたら恥ずかしいじゃない。
Sorry. Remember?
記憶を失う前、僕はどこまで調査を進めていたんだろう。思い出せないや。それにしても嫌な話だな。あの伝説。
Mm-hmm. Speculate.
まず漢字だが、
Can't
キクが
kill.
死んだことで事実上綾代商事の実権を握ったことになる。
Mm-hmm.
一方の次郎は会社での立場が悪くなってしまった。金に困っていたあずさにはキクの遺産が転がり込むことになった。
Yeah, we figured that out as well.
そしてあの遺言書に書かれていたユリという行方不明の人物には
She's the current inheritor.
キクのすべての権利がそっくりそのまま譲られるわけだ。
But nobody can find her.
それともう一つ、アキラは土蔵のそばで一体何を。
We'll find that all out tomorrow.
だんだん綾代家や綾代商事内部の事情が明らかになってきたわね。
Yep.
でも調査を依頼されたキクの死の真相には近づけていないな。
焦っちゃダメよ。私も協力するわ。じっくり進めていきましょう。
Okay, we can do that. Let's just find out what's going on. Just take our time, figure things out. That's all we can do.
とはいえ、今夜はもう遅いから調査の続きはまた明日にしましょう。
Okie doke.
私も綾代商事に関して他に情報がないか探ってみるわね。
Alright.
そうだ。明日は天地さんに会ってみようかな。
Yeah. Who's Amachi?
天地さん
Who
の
was
部屋を
that?
出てから連絡もしてないし、心配させているかもしれない。
Oh, that the guy who found us. Right. Alright, that's the guy. Alright. Chapter 3, the first murder. Alright. Is that what is going on now? Murder mystery time?
おはよう。今日もすぐに明神村に向かうの？
Yep, I'm good to go. Let's go do that.
その前に天地さんに会っておこうか迷ってるんだ。
We have time for both. I'm sure we can do
あれ
both.
っきり天地さんに連絡もしていないし。
そう、わかったわ。私も昨日言った通り、綾代商事に関して他に情報がないか探ってみるわね。
Alright.
ああ、気をつけて。
Yeah, apparently there's a murder now, so we should definitely investigate. You definitely need to be careful. Remember?
うなかみの家系僕を呼び出したのは誰なんだろう。やはり思い出せない。
Alright, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out at some point. The plot's gonna just build on itself. That's how these games work.
うなかみの家系僕をうなかみの家系。
There's nothing to speculate, so this obviously isn't gonna work.
だがキクが死んだことで事実上綾代商事の実権を握ったことになる。一方の次郎は会社での立場が悪くなってしまった。金に困っていたあずさにはキクの遺産が転がり込むことになった。
Alright. Okay, well, in any case, let's travel. Let's go to Amashi's apartment first, since we need to go talk to him anyway. Hi.
天地さん、僕です。
ああ、君か。待って、今ドアを開けるよ。
Yeah, I'm just here to talk to you because, well, long story short, I need to talk to you because we haven't talked in a while. Amachi's room.
失礼します。くつろいでおられるところすみません。
いや、テレビを見ていただけだよ。ゆっくりしていけばいいさ。
Alright.
そういえば、あれから何か進展はあったかい？
Hey! A little bit?
それなんですが、天地さん、僕はどうも綾代家の調査のために明神村へ行っていたようなんです。
そうだったのか。だから君はあんなところに行っていたわけだ。それじゃあ、
Alright.
崖へ何をしに行ったのか思い出したのかい？
No. We haven't figured that out.
まだはわからないんです。
Somebody called him out to the cliff. We know that. Somebody called my dude out to the cliff. Ayashiro family.
あの綾代家の調査を依頼されているなんて、君は相当優秀な探偵なんだね。
Kinda. At the very least, Zensu and Kanda seem to think so. The legend.
蘇りの伝説？なかなか面白そうな話だね。
Alright. Just filling him in.
人たちの間では単なる伝説ではなく、今でも信じられていることのようですが。
いや、さすがにそれはないだろう。面白そうな話だけどね。
About Akira.
すまないが、そういう人は知らないな。
Fair enough.
だが、直感だがね、君の事故とその人は何か関係があるんじゃないかな。い
Probably.
や、素人の推理だから気にしないでくれよ。つまらないことを言っちゃったかな。
No, any lead you can give me is helpful.
すまないが、そういう人は知らないな。だが、直感だがね、君の事故とその人は、いやいや、素人の。
Oh, he's saying the same things to.
どうだい？記憶は戻ったのかい？
Yeah, mostly.
まだ完全じゃないようです。
Mostly, yeah, but not entirely. Granted, we took a massive blow to the head, so that's probably why.
ことがあるかもしれないから、いつでもおいで。相談に乗るよ。
Alright.
そういえば、綾代商事は、社長がかねてから強く希望していた新事業へ進出することになったそうだよ。
Okay, so that's why Kanji is so fixated on not finding Yuri.
会長のキクさんの反対でずっと延期されていて、今年がその期限だったとも新聞に書かれていたよ。思えば
Okay.
会長が亡くなったのは社長にとって随分都合のいいことみたいだね。
Definitely convenient. Interesting.
もしや
What about the Ayashiro family? You got nothing else?
会長がな。
Well, thank you for that little information.
それでは今日は。
おや、速報だ。事件が起きたようだな。
Oh, okay.
綾代商事社長の綾代寛治氏58歳が明神村の元会長宅で何者かによって殺害された模様です。
What?
なんだって、幹事さんが殺された。
とにかく急ぎたまえ。
Yeah, let's go investigate that. I think that's important. One of our what was supposed to be the key suspect of our investigation just died and got murdered. Holy shit!
銅像の周りは警察関係者だらけだ。物々しい雰囲気に包まれている。
Senzu!
今、善蔵さんは警察関係者と話しているみたいだ。あと
Alright, police! Policemen!
ちょっとすみません。
な なんだい君は。関係者以外は立ち入り禁止だよ。
すみません。宇津木探偵事務所の者ですが、中に入れてもらえませんか？
え？君が宇津木さんのところの？ここを調査中の探偵って君のことだったのか？
Yeah, that would be us.
ま、そういうことであれば中に入って構わないよ。
Thank you, sir. Travel inside the storage. Thank you.
体の近くまで行っていいですか？
死体や周りのものには絶対に手を触れないでくれよ。
All right. Well, this is a little interesting. So, and is that, I don't know if that's how private oh. Yeah, he's very dead.
開かれた人。まるで何かを訴えようとしているかのようだ。
Alright, he's very dead.
勝手に入ってきちゃ困るよ。
I got permission, sir.
すみません。許可はいただいています。僕は宇津木探偵事務所の者です。
君が。わかった。現場荒らさないようにしてくれよ。
So as long as we don't touch anything, we're fine. They don't care. Alright, so yeah. So that's interesting. So he died. It's very weird that he died.
ナイフで胸を一突き。即死だろうね。傷は心臓まで達しているよ。
Yeah, perfectly to the heart. Good God. Poor Kanji. Time of death.
昨晩の10時から11時までの間だろう。執事の証言とはちょっと食い違うんだがね。
Hmm.
全蔵さんの証言。どういうことだろう。ご遺体の状況から何かわかりますか？
そうだな。
Alright.
ほとんど争うこともなく、いきなり正面から刺されたようだ。こういう状況は身内による犯行の時、よく見られるね。
Newest attacker. Unusual. So is the forensics.
写真を撮り続けている。隅々まで記憶に残すのだ。
Look, examine where there's a key on the floor here.
紙が落ちている。どこの紙だろう。紙が落ちている。
Alright, so there's gotta be more here that we can examine. Broken vase.
幹事さんと犯人の揉め合ってはどうなるの？
Also, Famicom. There's a Famicom. There's just a Famicom in the shed. I find that funny.
もったいない。1日1時間ならやってもいいじゃないか。
There's just a Famicom. There's just a Famicom box in the shed. That's funny considering what this game was originally for. That is really goddamn funny. All right.
指が空をつかむように歪んでいる。苦しんだ痕跡だろうか。
All right. That's
出血は少ないようだ。ナイフが刺さったままだからかな。
probably. That's disturbing as hell, though.
難しいな。ある意味骨董品ではある。
Oh, is that another Famicom thing? Is that another Famicom thing? It is. I'm pretty sure it is.
土蔵の奥にもう一つ扉がある。なんと錠前がかかっていて鍵がなければ開きそうもないな。
Oh, is that what the key is for? I have theory. I have theory.
鍵が落ちている。
Take. Don't.
ほら、勝手に触るんじゃない。指紋がつくじゃないか。
Sorry.
すいません。
So he can't take the key. Not, or at least not while they're here.
鍵は鑑識に回され、警官が鍵を善蔵さんに見せたところ、この土蔵の鍵だと判明した。
Oh. Okay, I can now take the key.
鍵は鑑識に回され、もう一つ扉があるけど、 写真を撮り続けている。
Alright, well, there's nothing else I can do. Cause death.
ナイフで胸を一突き
Alright. What else?
昨晩の10時から11時までの間だろう。執事の証言。ほとんど争うこともなく、いきなり証言。
犯行が行われた
For current, okay.
あまり散らかっていないな。
Yeah, it is a little neat, isn't it?
犯行が行わ
There's only like one broken pot.
骨董品が棚に並べられている。高価そうだ。うっすら埃をかぶっている。この様子だとめったに人が来ないようだな。
Probably not.
骨董品が棚に並べられ 犯行が行わ
Okay. Well, what else can we do?
もう一つ扉が向こうにも鑑識がいるようだ。
Alright, what else can we do?
鍵は鑑識にも
Alright.
開かれた瞳。まるで何かを訴えようとしている。
The knife?
随分深々と刺さっているな。
こうなるにはかなりの力が必要だね。
Yeah, it's a... Okay. So, I think that's everything.
に話を聞いてくれて構わんよ。発見者はここの執事だそうだ。
Alright. Well, now that we've examined everything, we can now go talk to somebody.
土蔵の奥に血に染まった綾代幹事の遺体がある。
幹事様がなぜこのような恐ろしいことに。
Yeah, it's very grisly. It's a very grisly scene. He's... I wasn't expecting him to die. I really wasn't.
何かの恥。そう思えてならないんです。
I'm very worried, too.
そんな。
Well, we have a possible motive for this, though. If we remember, if you guys remember, because it literally happened this episode, we know that Jiro had a bit of a strange relationship with his brother. Not sure if it's enough to kill him over that, but there's definitely a motive there.
失礼ですが、昨夜の10時から11時の間、あなたはどこで何をなさってましたか？
アリバイですか？
Yes, we're making sure you didn't do it. We trust you, but we're making sure we're doing it.
当然の質問でしょう。
Okay, account story time.
いつも通り11時から12時頃まで屋敷の見回りをしておりました。
では、その時幹事さんのご遺体を発見されたんですか？
いえ、その時土蔵の扉にはしっかりと鍵がかかっておりました。
Interesting.
ところが今朝早く土蔵の前を通りかかってふと扉を見ましたら、鍵はいつの間にか外れていたのです。
So in other words, around the time of the murder should have happened, you noticed that the lock was closed, but then when you came in this morning, the lock was open. Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely weird. Yeah, it happened like 1-2 hours earlier. It happened 1-2 hours earlier than he would have said, and even then it happened this morning. This... But you're not? Okay, talk. Storage. Alright, so why would somebody go in? Then why was he in here then? Alright. We're definitely gonna need to investigate a little bit into that. Talk. Door. Interesting. So there's a door that you don't understand. About the antique. Somebody stole your antiques? Interesting. So, this wasn't a premeditated murder, it doesn't seem. So, likely Akira walked in on the guy Okay, so I have to unpack this a little bit. Based on what Zenzu just said, it seems that somebody was looting through this place trying to steal some of the antiques, broke in, and from what it seems, Kanji broke in and came in to investigate and was attacked, and that's how he died. So, and based on that, it's also combined with the fact that Akira was here as well, it points to Akira being a possible murderer. And I mean, from what we can tell, he's kind of a screw-up of a son, but so... I mean, he doesn't really have a motive yet, so we really have no idea. But it's interesting to note that there's a lot of things that line up in Akira's favor, which is bad. Theft and a murder. Yikes. What about the key? No, but we found it near the forensics spot where he died, so Spaka case. Okay, so she kept it as a memory of her husband. Probably, maybe not. Oh, used to. Okay. Alright, so she used to smoke until she found out it was bad for her. Which makes sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kane? Just wondering what you know. What do you know?
少し話を聞かせてもらえますか?
Yes, please talk with me. I need to know what's going on, and you might be able to help me. Please help me. Please talk with me. No one's accusing you of anything yet. Yeah, but I'm not a cop. I'm a private detective. Okay. Talk. Alibi.
昨夜の10時から11時の間、あなたはどこで何をなさってましたか?
警察の方にすべてお話しいたしました。
Well, tell me! I need to know! Okay, she's not helping.
土蔵について何か気がついたことはありませんか?
土蔵の方にはめったに来ませんから。
Alright. The fact that you're dodging the question isn't helping you.
扉の奥に何があるのですか?
私、何もわかりません。
Alright, not helpful, not helpful. Antique.
全蔵さんが骨董品のいくつかがなくなっているとおっしゃっていますが、茜さん?
知りません。私。
Alright. You're not being very helpful, Akane. Please talk to me. I'm your pal. I can't, or at least I can be.
何か知っていることはありませんか?
知りません。私、そんなこと何もわかりません。本当です。
Suspicious. Tobacco case.
キクさんのタバコ入れについてお聞きしたいんですが。
知りません。私。
You're not very helpful.
兄さん、どうしてこんなことに。畜生、一体誰が兄さんを。
Alright, well that may or may not dissuade from a possible motive. This guy literally just got here. This is Jiro. This is Jiro. Hi. Hi, Jiro.
そうですね。では。
私がご案内いたします。
Alright, thank you, Akane. Finally, she's being helpful. She hasn't been very helpful today. Alright, hi. Sorry your brother's dead. I mean, I'll do the best to actually figure out why he's dead, but he's dead. And I'm sorry. My condolences. I will find out how he died, and I will bring that person to justice.
あずささんはどうされているんですか? 姿が見えませんが。
あずさ様はお部屋にいらっしゃいます。
Okay.
そうですか。
それでは失礼いたします。
Alright, bye. Well, the guy I partially suspect is right here. He has a motive, but I'm not sure if he had the means or even if he did it. Sorry. I'm an investigator, man.
申し遅れましたが、僕は宇津木探偵事務所の者です。全蔵さんの依頼でこちらのお宅に出入りさせていただいています。
Alright, time to investigate.
探偵? その探偵が私に何の用だね?
Well, I want to know some things.
兄さん.
He's visible. He's clearly shaking. I don't think this guy did it.
兄さんをあんな目に遭わせやがって.
Alright, so... Okay, so that kind of confirms that this guy possibly couldn't have done it, because if he was the murderer, one, he wouldn't be as choked up as he is, and B, honestly, family's just complicated. It makes sense that they would get on each other's nerves, but at the end of the day, they still love each other.
け出すためにご協力いただけませんか？
まあいいだろう。
Alright, talk. Ooh, we got a huge list of things now. Alright, about Kiku?
なぜ私がそんなことに答えなきゃならんのだ。君にそんなことを聞く権利があるのかね。今そんなことは関係ないだろう。
Alright, fine.
お気持ちはわかりますが、ご協力いただけませんか？
Okay, so... I guess the best way to start would be about Kanji.
幹事さんについて話していただけますか？
至急兄さんに見てもらいたい書類があったんだ。ところが今日会社には出ていない。
Oh, so you were at work.
ここにいるだろうと。
You were at work and then you got a call.
このありさまだ。
Okay, so you were at work and then you never came in. So that's why you came here.
一体誰が漢字兄さんを。
What about your alibi?
ですが、昨夜の10時から11時の間、あなたはどこで何をなさっていましたか？
なんだと？私を疑っているのか？失敬な。第一、警察の人間でもない君に。
Alright, I deserve
私
that.
がそんなことに答えなきゃならんのだ。君にそんなことを聞く権利があるのかね？
Please cooperate. That's not helping. Antique.
土蔵の骨董品がいくつかなくなっているようですが、何かご存知ですか？
知らんよ。お像なんて近づきもしないからな。
Alright, fair enough.
遊ぶ金欲しさに。
Tobacco case?
こんな時に。
This guy's not being very helpful.
何か気がついたことはありませんか？
これから兄さんの分まで頑張らねばならんのだ。君の相手などしている暇はない。
He's not being very helpful.
一体なんだって言うんだ、こんな時に。
Okay, these aren't helping. Well, the only other thing I can think about is...
話したくもないよ。
ろくでなしです。
Alright. Okay, so you don't like Kanji's son. Like, at all.
あんなろくでなしの。
What about yourself?
犯人を殺してやりたいよ。兄さんをあんな目に合わせやがって。
Alright,
そうだな。ひどい借金をしてすぐにでも金が欲しいだろうが。ユリが行方が
alright.
遺産の分配ができず、ずいぶん困っているようだな。
So she also has a possible motive. Just make sure there's more inheritance for herself.
損はないと思うんだね。
そうだ。確か幹事さんやキクさんからお金を借りていたんだったな。
About Kiku? Alright, fair enough.
一体なんだって言うんだ、こんな時に。
Okay, he's not being very... Okay, other than that, he's not being very
今
helpful.
そんなことは関係ないだろう。
Alright, he's very upfront about what kind of person he is. Asuka? Well, there's nothing else I can... Well, I need an alibi,
して
sir.
くれないか。失礼にも程があるだろう。
I need an alibi, sir. Okay, he's not gonna give me an alibi, sir. Alright, Antique.
どうでもいいだろう。アキラが遊ぶ金欲しさに盗んだんじゃないのか。
Alright, so that doesn't really...
なんだって言うんだ。
他に何か
これから兄さんの分まで頑張らねば。
What else can I talk to him about?
ひどい借金をして、私は犯人を。
What else about your brother? That's not your brother. About, where is he? Where is he? Kanji.
一体誰が漢字兄さんを。
善蔵さんは土蔵にいるはずだ。
What else? Who else can I talk to? Kiku's bedroom. I'm kind of suspicious of this girl. She's not only is she not being helpful, but when I talk to her about the burn mark, she just clams up.
その後何か気がついたことはありませんか?
Whenever I talk to her, she just clams up.
お願いです。もう。
Alright, she's not helpful.
どうしたんだ?
知ります。
Okay, that's not helpful.
近くにはいないみたい。善蔵さんは土蔵にいる。
Okay.
ここにいるわけ。
Okay, so that doesn't help me. Quick examine where would that box have been?
この本だけ放り出されている。読みかけだったんだろうか。
Well, I don't know.
どこへ行っていたんだ。こんな時に時間を割いてやってるんだぞ。
Alright. Talk.
一体なんだって。今
What about Kanda? Need some information. Well, there's gotta be something else we can do. Take.
いるらしいけど。
Well, there's nothing else I can remember.
なんだ。人の顔を。ああ。
Oh.
そうだ。一つだけ今度の。
Okay, so staring at him got to work.
姉さんは兄さんに借金を返す必要がなくなったわけだ。ま、なんかの参考になるかもな。
Interesting. So now she's no longer in debt. That's a possible motive.
ジロー、ちょっとそれどういう意味よ。あんたが来たって言うからどんな顔をしてるのか拝んでやろうと思ったら何なの？そういうあんたこそ
Alright.
死んで嬉しくて仕方がないんじゃないの？
Both of you have a motive. She's out of debt. You get to be president. There's kind of two possible motives for both of you.
顔に本音が大きく書いてあるくせに。
なんてこと。姉さんこそ。もういい。話にならん。
Alright, he's done.
まったく勝手なことを言って。探偵さん、ジローの言い分に耳を傾ける必要なんてないわ。
Well, I'm trying, but that's not particularly helpful.
何よ。まだ何か用でもあるの？
Yes, I want to talk to you. There was a murder outside.
まったく。で、何なのよ。
All right, sit down, please. Thank you. Talk. Kanji's dead. You should probably know.
気がついたことはありませんか？
そんなこと、こっちが聞きたいくらいよ。
He's your brother.
失礼ですが、
You should know this.
昨夜の10時から11時の間、あなたはどこで何をなさっていましたか？
何よ。
Yeah, I want to know
私
this.
がやったとでも言うの？バカバカしい。
I just need to.
そんなこと。
I just need
あ
an
なたに答え
alibi.
る必要ないわ。
Okay. Once again, we have somebody dodging the question of where they were and what they were doing.
亡くなっているようですが、何かご存知ですか？
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Okay, again, somebody's framing Akira for stealing them. Actually, no. There's a lot more. There's a lot more than just possible. Obviously, whoever it was knew Kanji, so there's definitely some evidence.
タバコ入れがなくなっているようなんです。
だから何？知らないわよ、そんなもん。
Okay, that's not helpful. What else do you know?
喉が痛いんだからあんまり喋らせないでよ。探偵だかなんだか知らないけど、いちいち付き合ってられないわ。
Alright, that's not helpful. About where is Akira?
アキラが殺したのよ。
Well, that's a. Everybody's trying to. Why would I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit hazy as to whether or not Akira could have killed his own father. Then again, it does look like. Then again, the police have pegged it as somebody that that Kanji clearly knew. So maybe it was Akira. I don't know.
亡くなっていたんでしょ？泥棒猫のような真似をしているところを兄さんに見つかって。
父親相手でもやりかねない。アキラさんはそう思われるような人物だってことか。
もういいでしょ。
It's definitely a possibility. Definitely suspicious. All right, fine. Leave. I don't care. You're good to go. Go ahead. All right. There's only phone.
出ないようだけどどうしよう。茜さんは出ないのか。
I might as well answer.
するわけにもいかないか。僕が出よう。
All right, time to pick it up. Take phone.
もしもし。
Same result either
は
way.
い。綾代ですが、今誰も。
失礼ですが、あなたは？
あ、僕ですか。
Huh?
宇津木探偵事務所のものですが。
ああ、やっぱり。声でわかりましたよ。お久しぶりです。
Oh, this guy knows who I am.
あの事件以来ですか。今回も殺人事件に巻き込まれちゃったんですね。
Another murder case. Okay, now I'm interested about the plot from the first game, quote unquote, the prequel. I'm definitely gonna have to go play that now. I mean, once I'm done with this one.
まあいいか。知り合いみたいだし。
鑑識の結果をご報告しようとお電話をしたのですが、実は
All right.
想像の鍵から綾代明の指紋が検出されました。
And now we have conclusive evidence that Akira did it. Okay, doke. So Akira's fingerprints are on it.
幹事殺害の有力容疑者として全国に指名手配することになりました。ただ、凶器のナイフからは
We can't find him.
指紋も検出されなかったんです。解剖の結果についてはもう少し
Alright. Okay, so in other words, no fingerprints were found on the knife, but definitely on the key. So, in other words, Kanji is definitely... So, in other words, Akira is definitely guilty of theft, but murder might be out of the question. Possibly. I mean, if they found fingerprints on the key, but not the knife, then that's a little bit suspicious, and it means that the two crimes weren't connected. Alright, that's helpful. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Yeah, there were multiple accounts that pointed to the fact that he might have. But there's also no fingerprints on the knife, so what happened? That seems to be the consensus. Yes. Yeah, there's definitely a hole there. There's definitely a hole. Hi. Alright. You've been talking with the police, right? Ah. Yeah, so don't bother sitting down because you're probably just gonna stand up when I tell you this. It's possible Akira did something. Well, at least now we might actually have an opportunity to talk to him. So, blessing in disguise. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. So, we have possible, maybe conclusive evidence that Akira murdered his father. Or at the very least, he stole some stuff from the storage shed. And that's about it. That's all they can really figure him for. And even then, grand theft from your own family is kind of a big deal. So, definitely suspicious in that regard. But, then there's the fact that they found no fingerprints on the knife. So, it may or may not have been Akira who murdered his own father. So, well, I mean, we'll have to figure that out for next episode. But it's clear that something is going on here. So, yeah, the weird thing about this, though, is that we've already established that there was a legend involving the head of the Ayashiro family and how they come back and kill somebody who's wronged them. And there's the fact that Kanji was murdered shortly after on the night of the full moon, which is suspicious. So, yeah, and then there's also some obvious possible connections with Asuka and Jiro. Obviously, Jiro can get to be president, and then Asuka no longer has to pay back her debt, which means there's a possible connection between the two of them. And obviously, before he died, Kanji had a possible motive to kill Kiku so that he could continue reigning as president and basically take everything over and do all the projects that she wouldn't allow him to do. So there's definitely a couple of motives floating around. Kanji, unfortunately, is dead, so we unfortunately had no way of knowing if he actually had a motive there, but based on all this, it seems like there's somebody in the family might have had a motive. So, but as far as who actually murdered Kanji, we don't know, because obviously Kanji broke into the shed, and he's suspect number one, but the fact that there's no fingerprints on the knife means it could have been anybody. So, in that regard, I think I'm going to end this episode here, and we're going to figure that out for next time. But this is getting exciting. This is why I decided to play this game. I knew it was going to be a murder mystery, and I was not let down. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter in the description below if you want to help support the show. I post notices over there, so be sure to check those out and make sure that you know what's going on with the channel. Also be sure to go and check out my Patreon description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks. I'm always saying thanks. Not a list of which being, I will list you on my website if you help support me over there, so be sure to check that out. And also, speaking on my website, I post written reviews over there as well, so if you want to read some of those, by all means, go ahead. And also, be sure to check out my Twitch, because yesterday I actually streamed Miitopia. If you guys didn't see that, I posted the VOD up here. It would also be over on the website. It would also be over on Twitch for the next 2 weeks, because that's how it's set up if you're not a Twitch partner. But yeah, go check that out. It was actually a pretty interesting game, and I think you guys will actually enjoy checking that out. So be sure to do that. And also, if you want to see more content from me, then be sure to check out the videos linked in the end screen. The top video is the most recent video. It may or may not be this one. Whereas the bottom video is the video recommended to you based on what you've already seen from me. So, if you want to try something new, or see more of what you like, then be sure to check both of those videos out. But, regardless of whether or not you do any or all of those things, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!